How many equations of a tangent and normal? There are two primary equations for tangent and normal at a specific point x1 and y1 on a curve y is equal to f of x, which are on based on the slope point from a straight line curve. Core equation of the tangent line y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus product with x minus x1. Equation the normal line y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon m x minus x1, बिकॉज के जो हमारा परपेंडिकुलर होता है और पैरेलल टू एक्स ऑन अ टेंजेंट होता है, एक्सीड करने से वेयर m इज इक्वल टू dy अपॉन dx. x1 and y1 is the slope of tangent at that point, and list of the formulas of conditions here is a list common form and application. Geometrical curve. Journal curve is equal to f of x at x1 and xy. Tangent is equal to y minus y1. Slope dy upon dx at x product with x minus x1, and the normal y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon dy upon dx at x1 x minus product with x minus x1. Circle x square plus y square is equal to a square. Question of circle is at x1 and y1 tangent. Tangent equation is equal to x into x1 plus y into y1 is equal to a square. Normal y x1 minus x y1 is equal to 0. No equation of normal and find equation of normal given circle on a parabola. Y square is equal to 4ax at x1 y1 is tangent equation parabola. Y1 y into y1 is equal to 2ax plus x1, and normal y minus y1 is equal to minus 2 minus y upon 2a product with x minus x1. Special cases. Horizontal tangent. If dy upon dx is equal to 0, then tangent is y is equal to y1 parallel to x-axis. Vertical tangent. If dy upon dx is approaches to infinity, the tangent is x is equal to x1 parallel to y-axis. Slope forms circle. Y is equal to mx plus a square root of 1 plus m square. Related form of circle matrix. Length of tangent is y. Related matrix is equal to y magnitude of y upon m product with square root of 1 plus m square. Magnitude bar. Let length of normal y product with square root of 1 plus m square. Length of subtangent is equal to mod of y upon m. Length of subnormal mod y1 m. Now the number of tangents that can be drawn to a curve is technically infinity, as there is a tangent for every point on the curve. So let's satisfy the question. The given equation, simplify substituting m is equal to 2a upon y1 and using the fact that x1 and y1 satisfies the parabola equation. Y1 whole square is equal to 4x. The expression simplify to y1 y product with y1 in is equal to 2ax plus x1. We are proving this condition of tangent y and y1 into x plus x1. Other uses of the equation: chord of contact if x1 and y1 is a point outside the parabola, then y1 is equal to 2a. Product with x plus x1 represents the equation of the line joining the 2 points where the tangent form from x for x and y1 touch the parabola line. In more general coordinate geometry, this is the equation of the polar two of the point x1 and y1 with represent to the parabola. Answer: y1 is equal to 2ax plus x1 is the mathematical equation for the tangent line. The equation of y into y1 into a to ax plus x1 represent the equation of the tangent to the standard parabola y square is equal to 4x at the specific point x1 and y1 laying on the curve. Key characteristics: geometrical mean: it defines the unique straight line that touches the parabola y square is equal to 4ax exactly at the point x1 and y1 without crossing into its interior at the that specific location. Standard form: it is a variable defined y square is equal to 4ax, the equation of the parabola opening to the right where the vertex is at 0 0, the focus is at a0. कंडीशन यहाँ पे हमारी टू ओके। सबसे फर्स्ट हमने स्टेप क्या करना है कि हमें एक पैराबोला में डी वाई एक्स वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 4x लिया है, इसे 2y डी वाई अपॉन डी एक्स इज इक्वल टू 4a करना है, डी वाई अपॉन डी एक्स इज इक्वल टू 2a अपॉन वाई. So from where this condition 2a is occur, तो y square is equal to 4ax फर्स्ट डिफाइन, ये हमें फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव लेना है और फिर हमें इसे 2a upon y condition simplify करने. Find the slope at the x-axis and y-axis substituting y1 into the derivative to get the slope. M is equal to, this is dy upon dx is m, so 2a upon y1. Applying point from the slope of using method of line equation, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. ये हमारी काइंड ऑफ इक्वेशंस हैं और स्लोप्स हैं, और यहाँ पे हमने वन जो है सिर्फ प्रूव करेंगे हाउ इट इज़ प्रूव. So step by step proof: substituting the line equation into ellipse equation. Given the ellipse equation x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 1. Step 1 करने substituting y is equal to first equation of line, slope of line on tangent of tangent y is equal to mx plus c, x square y upon a square plus mx plus c whole square upon b square is equal to 1. ये हमें प्रूफ करनी है. And rearranging into quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Multiplying by a square b square to clear denominators. सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे, एक्सपैंड करेंगे और वन हमारे पास मैथ सिंप्लीफाई हो जाएगी. बी स्क्र एक्स स्क्र प्लस ए स्क्र प्रोडक्ट विद एम स्क्र एक्स स्क्र प्लस 2mc एक्स प्लस सी स्क्र इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्र बी स्क्र. और रीअरेंजिंग बी स्क्र प्लस ए स्क्र एम स्क्र एक्स स्क्र प्लस ए 2a स्क्र एम सी एक्स x plus a square c square minus a square b square is equal to 0. Applying condition of tangency, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 for the line to be a tangent. The intersection point must be identically equal to 0. Then by the discriminant formula, here we have p 2a square mc. So we take square 2a square mc square minus 4 of formula. A is here b square plus a square m square. Replace it by b square plus a square m square, and c by a square c square. The value of c is equal to 0. Simplify, solve for c dividing by 4a square. Simplify करते हुए we will divide this given 4a square. We have 4a square m square c square. Taking square 4 minus 4 product with this is equal to 0, and we have simplify m square a square m square c square minus product with b square c square minus b square minus 4 p b square 4p plus a square m square c square a square m square b square minus plus minus minus is equal to 0. Now a square m square c square minus whole divided by b square minus b square. So whole divided by this term is equal to, this term is cut by this term, simplify, and minus b square c square plus b4 plus a square m square b square is equal to 0. b से हम डिवाइड करेंगे. वी हैव सी माइनस बी से होल डिवाइड करने से सी स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर माइनस ए स्क्वायर एम स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 0. सी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वायर एम स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर, and by formula quadratic c is equal to plus or taking square root on both sides. We have the value of first given y slope of tangent of equation of tangent c is equal to plus minus square root of a square m square plus b square. So final equation, substituting c back into y mx plus c, we get the equation of the tangent line y is equal to mx plus minus square root of a square b square plus b square. To prove that the line this is given x square upon a square plus pi square upon b square is equal to 1, and the c of the show that the c is plus minus square root of a square m square plus b square. So here is the value of second kind of equations. We have a tangent or equation of tangent here. Y is equal to mx plus minus square root of c is a square root of 1 plus b square. Here b is a 1, or a square m square. So this kind of circle slope of circle hai. So we have to prove this condition or C or different kind of equation.